Papadopoulos. Puppy Papadopoulos Day. No. So,
I don't know what's happening.
What are you doing?
I have no
pop-pupping.
idea, but thanks for asking. That is something I always wondered about.
Yes, what was
I
that?
always wondered when a leaflet turns into a pamphlet.
I don't know. When does the leaflet turn into a pamphlet?
I don't know. That's what I was wondering.
Oh, that's what you're wondering. Well, maybe somebody in the audience can let us know when a leaflet turns into a pamphlet.
Officially, all you furs out there, we haven't. I guess we're starting now. And
Yes, we're starting.
Gave you an official an assignment, I guess.
It's due next Friday, and it's 1/3 of your grade. 1/3.
Hopefully, you
One
didn't
full
miss what the assignment was.
That's right. If you did, then rewind and listen again.
There you go.
This is Barely Furcasting, featuring Taebyn, an Injured Nerves audio production. Well, Moobarkfluff, and welcome to all our listeners.
Yes, Moobarkfluff.
A big welcome, a big special welcome to all our new listeners we picked up from BLFC, or at least our one new listener we picked up from BLFC.
Yay, new listener.
We love having you in the audience. I am Barely Normal, one of your co-hosts with no rhymes this week. And with me
Okay.
is that I couldn't come up with a rhyme. I tried for half an hour and I was like, nope, I'm just gonna say no rhyme this week.
No rhyme.
And with me is that Flufftacular. I like that word,
I
Flufftacular.
like that word too. That's a good word.
Flufftacular pup, Taebyn. How the heck are you, Taebyn?
Hi! I am the heckies good. I like actually everything that just happened right there. That was wonderful. And yes, Mr. Barely, how are you? How have you been this week?
Well, I'm fully recovered from BLFC. How about you? Are you fully recovered?
No, I'm still working on it actually, but I'm better. It's getting there. It's a lot of work to recover, but I mean it's worth it. Totally worth it.
Well, it's been about 2 weeks, since we've been back.
That's right.
So
So maybe I'm actually better than I thought I was because I just realized it's been 2 weeks.
It's been 2 weeks, but it feels like the time goes by. That first week went by so slow. It's like, oh, and then the second week is like, oh wow, it's been a week gone by, and everything's just really, really fast. So, anyway,
Mumbai.
I've been
Not
busy.
gone by, but Mumbai.
Mumbai gun by. What did Mumbai? Mumbai a gun.
Mumbai shit, gone by.
So I've been busy pulling together the various podcast recordings and videos from BLFC, some of which are now on your YouTube channel. So
good for me. I did
and
something.
Look those.
Yay.
Yes, go and look at those. We have the Taebyn Sings Weird Al up there, and we have the Storytime with Taebyn up there.
Yay, which went really well.
Yes, and then we also have up on the BFFT channel the live broadcast, the live recording of the podcast. So
right. And we were busy. We were
busy, and of course we also put out the special episode where we recapped BLFC that came out last week.
Yep.
So we've been a busy bear and a busy pup.
It's true. Bingo, bingo, bongo. Wallabies suck.
Wallabies.
Wallabies
Oh, sock. Okay, sock. I thought you said wallabies suck. I was like, why do they suck? They're cute little animals.
Oh no, I said wallaby sock, but it didn't turn out that way. Okay,
It did not. So our weekly
bingo,
challenge
bingo, bongo.
Yeah, bingo, bango, bongo. Our weekly challenge this week is take a friend's dog to the dog park.
Oh, I'm glad you didn't stop halfway through. You're like, our weekly challenge for the week is take a friend's dog.
Take a friend's dog
Just
to the dog park.
Just take it. But yeah, more importantly, to the dog park. And give the dog back at some point. That would be good, even. So.
Well, yes, and don't bring a different dog back. I mean, unless it's
that
cuter.
would be even better.
I mean, if you can get a good trade for one dog for another, then
yeah. But you'd have to negotiate pretty well, though. So,
Well, if you could trade a Dalmatian for a Corgi, always do that.
Ah, that's true.
Because Corgis Dalmatians are just leopards with a canine problem.
Do you remember about the Corgis? I talked one time about their bottoms and how they float. Do you remember that?
They float bottom up. Bloop.
Yeah, and then you push them down, and then it just floats back up. It's cute. It's adorable.
It's so cute and adorable. Oh,
I have a news item. And my news item is that.
Yes. Hi.
So it's kind of a local news item because it's around like where I live and everything. And they're putting in this like big new building complex, because they're like wanting to like expand the city and everything, get more businesses and everything. So they're
Why
putting
would
in
they
this
want to
new...
do such a thing like that?
I don't even know. I don't even know if anyone even voted on. Maybe the city just said, "Oh, we're going to do this now." So they're putting in this big business complex. And it's one of those special things, like the parking lot, in fact, or parking structure, whatever they're going to do for that, has all these, different places for all the different, clientele and all the different businesses and everything in these special places. And there's one particular place, it's a parking space specifically for frogs. And it's very important that you're a frog if you park there because all others will be towed.
I hear crickets. I hear crickets.
I tried.
You try. Yeah, but it was cute.
Well, that's okay. Well, I guess I'll take that.
It was cute. All others will be towed. Aww. Aww.
Because frog parking. Okay.
Frog parking, toad. I get it.
Okay. I
Yeah.
don't know. Help.
Help.
Is there any fur out there that can help me, please?
I don't. No. Do we have therapy furs?
We've got it. There's got to be some out there.
There's got to be. There's got to be. Did you dress up for Halloween last week?
I did not.
I thought maybe you had a human suit you would put on and go out trick-or-treating.
No. I did not.
You did not. Okay. Well.
How about you, Mr. Barely?
I put my bear Kigu on over my bear self.
Nice.
And answered the door for little kitties and handed them out. Well, for humans, not just the kitties. I opened the door for all things that rang the doorbell and gave them candy.
I hope especially the kitties.
Oh, every kitty got candy.
Okay, good. We're okay now.
Yeah,
good.
yep. But, Christmas is in the air. The next big holiday is Thanksgiving, but that's just a day to eat a lot of stuff. But Christmas is in the air.
It's in the air. Look, there it is. Are you looking in the air? There's Christmas.
There's Christmas. Yes.
It's right
have you been to the
air.
stores? Have you been to the stores lately? All the Christmas decorations are up already.
Of course they are.
They have the whole section for Christmas.
I swear there's places that like put up their Christmas decorations in the summer. Like, oh look, we're ready for Christmas now. Like, come on, hello, it's July.
Well, yeah, and there's actually stores that are open year round that are just Christmas stores now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yep. There's a place over in Lincoln City called the Christmas Cottage, and it's all year long, and it's all Christmas stuff all year long.
Huh? If they had cheese in that store, then they would have the Christmas cottage cheese.
They would have Christmas cottage cheese. Oh, yeah.
Did I redeem myself? I hope I redeemed myself after the frog thing.
Oh, yes, you did redeem yourself.
Yay.
But I have to ask you a question. Do you like candy canes?
They're okay. The peppermint is a little bit much for me sometimes, but yeah, they're okay.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever had a different flavored one, like spearmint or cinnamon? Because they make those too.
I think I have. Now that you mention it, I think I have had spearmint and cinnamon. I mean, not at the same time, but several.
Right.
Yeah, that's right. They have like the black and green colored ones, which are kind of pretty, actually. I don't know if I've had those. Are those the spearmint ones?
I don't know if they're black or anything, but I know that they're spearmint. For me, the spearmint is less minty. I kind of like a spearmint flavor as opposed to a peppermint. But I have a catalog here from a company called Archie McPhee.
Archie McPhee?
Archie McPhee, if you're listening, I'm plugging you right now. Archie McPhee.
We get money now from you because we're plugging you.
Hopefully, they have lots of things. So if anybody's seen me at FC, I give out those little tiny hands.
Oh yeah.
And I get them from Archie McPhee. But this is their Christmas catalog. Now they have some candy canes for sale in here, and I would like to know if you would eat these flavored candy canes. Are you ready?
Okay, I guess so.
All right. Okay, how about mac and cheese flavored?
Would you eat
mac and
I actually
cheese?
might like to try that, maybe. That might be interesting to try. A little ick, but I might try that.
How about ketchup flavored?
No, That does not sound appetizing.
No. How about pickle?
No.
No.
I like pickles, but that doesn't sound appetizing.
How
So
about
these are actual things,
Yeah, these are actual candy canes that you can buy from this place.
and like they have the flavors and everything. And they're just like little
Yes.
plastic handouts. They're actual candy canes.
They're actual candy canes. Yep,
This
they
is
come in a
crazy.
6-pack of candy canes.
Okay.
So the other flavor they have is shiitake mushroom.
That's quite hilarious, I think. I don't think I want to try it, but the idea
Right.
is cute.
There's kale flavored. It's got to be pretty
Okay,
mild
little
because kale
nutrition.
doesn't have a lot of flavor.
Yeah, that might not be too bad. I might try that.
Now the other one that's really good is, or might be good, is ham flavored.
That sounds interesting. Ooh, you could like if you had the ham flavored one and the mac and cheese together. That might be good because I like mac and cheese that has ham chunks in
Yeah,
it. So
well,
that actually might
there
be
you
kinda
go.
good. There you go.
Yeah. Now going along with the ham, they also have bacon flavored.
Well, I would try that. I don't even need to mix it with the mac and cheese. I would just try that.
And now they have 3 new flavors this year.
Oh, those are like old flavors. Okay.
Those are their standard flavors for the Christmas season. So their new flavors, are you ready? The first one is hot dog flavored.
That's what? Okay.
Yep.
I relish that thought, I
You
guess.
relish that thought. I'm going to read the description of the hot dog candy canes.
Please do.
Boiled, grilled, or steamed, everybody loves a hot dog. Sure, traditionally they aren't made from the highest quality meat, but it's a nostalgic flavor that can't be beat.
Okay. There you have it there, kids.
There you are. Okay, their next new flavor is sour cream and onion.
No, I don't think that's going to go over well.
I like a good sour cream and onion potato chip, but I'm not sure I would like it in a candy cane.
A candy cane, I'm with you.
Yeah.
I don't think I would either.
Yeah. And the worst flavored candy cane that I think they will ever have coming up. I thought hot dog was bad, but this one is even worse.
Okay, give it to me. Well, don't give it to me, actually. But
Sardines.
oh my cow! Really?
Yes.
Someone had
sardine
this
flavored.
idea? Like someone
Yeah.
sat down and thought, let me think of a good idea. Oh, I know, sardine flavored candy canes. That's a perfect. Like, no, that's a horrible idea.
That's a horrible, horrible idea. But yet, you can get them. So,
Okay, so for all you furs out there, if you have any fur that you hate, apparently you can just give them sardine flavored candy canes, and that'll teach them.
so coming up in a couple of weeks, as you know, we'll talk about it right now, but coming up in a couple of weeks right now is ANW, Anthro Northwest. Mm-hmm. And that's at the Seattle Regency Hotel in downtown Seattle. Now, this company, Archie McPhee, McPhee,
Hi.
they make weird. That's their slogan. Their
slogan?
Their slogan is we make weird.
Okay, good.
So, but their store is a mere 6 blocks from the hotel. So guess where Bearley's going to go during Anthro Northwest?
I have a good idea. That you might be going to check out that store. Am I right?
I might be going to check out that store. Yes. So I might come back with a sardine flavored candy cane just to give it to somebody to try.
Like our live podcast recording, you should just have a bunch of those and like give them out. Hey, thanks for listening to us. Have a sardine flavored. No, don't do that to them. They won't ever listen again.
Well, maybe I'll take little pieces of them and put them on the table and have Furs come up and try one and tell us what they taste like.
There you go. There you go. And then the world will know officially.
The world will know just how good or bad these candy canes truly are.
I like this idea. It's a good idea.
And maybe if somebody can eat a full one, I'll give them actual cash.
Ooh, depending on which like if it's the mac and cheese one, they get like a penny. But if they do the sardine or hot dog one, they get like $1 or something. There you go.
You know what? If somebody eats an entire sardine flavored candy cane, I will give them $5. I will happily give them $5 to eat one. Yeah,
so you
heard it here.
up there.
So come see us at A&W, and I will give you a sardine flavored candy cane to eat for $5.
I like it. I like where this is going. As long as it's not me that has to eat it. Challenge for you furs at A&W.
All right, that takes us up to the past today. And for the first time, I have no past.
In other words, you were like you exist right now, and like you didn't exist before. You have no past.
I have no past. Yep. Completely 100% new bear right now.
What does it feel like to be a new bear right now, Barely?
Well, since I popped into the universe fully grown and fully exponentially wonderful, it feels great.
I would think so. I would think so.
Yeah.
Yes.
How about you? Do you have any past today?
You know, we got a first one here. Been so busy with the BLFC and the fluff and the everything over the past few weeks. I also have no past today. Look at that.
Wow. Wow, that's amazing.
First time
That's
for
amazing.
everything, I guess.
We have a Fluffster's Abridged Dictionary entry today, though.
Yay, fluff.
It is a Quadalflump.
I said that. I said that.
You said that word, and I had to look it up and find out what it was all about. Now, Quadalflumps is an old furry language word coming back into vogue. So it's kind of like the old world furry.
So Madonna is
into
involved
vogue.
because it's coming back in vogue.
Yes, that's right. Strike a pose.
Strike a pose.
Yes.
I did it. I strike.
So a Quadalflump is a specialty career within the furry fandom, and they are specially trained to deal with belligerent drunks at a con or a furry event. Because, you know, sometimes we have those. They get a little bit too much party, and then they get a little rude on the dance floor.
I've heard about this.
For example, last night at the dance, the Quadalflumps had to take a fur off the dance floor because they were a very angry drunk. I reached out to the International Brotherhood of Quadalflumps, or the IBQ, if you will, and they report that since COVID-19 started and everything shut down, they were able to train remotely over 1,000 new Quadalflumps so that they could have staffing at every event coming up. Yes.
Nice.
And to handle all the subsequent free partying and that would be going on. So now, but most of the time, you know,
Yeah.
if the Quadalflumps are called in, that fur is often banned from the rest of the con. So you want to be careful out there.
They've been Quadalflumped.
You do not want to be quaddled. You don't want to get too quaddled and have the Quadalflumps called in.
No, you don't
And
want that.
you're not going to know. You're not going to know who the Quadalflumps are. They're very secretive. They're kind of like a secret organization. They have special handshakes and
The
recognition
secret
for each
order
other.
of the Quadalflumps.
That's right. The International Brotherhood of Quadalflumps. It's a secret society.
Who keeps the metric system down?
So you got to be careful when you are at a con not to get too quaddled, or those Quadalflumps will take care of you.
They'll take care of your flump right hard and good.
Hard
They'll give you a
and
sardine
good.
candy
Yes.
cane.
And make you eat it before they kick you out.
And not give you the $5 either.
That's right. Absolutely not. Shame, 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 shame.
Shame. Shame.
Okay.
Oh.
So,
Wow. That
Oh.
CEU it earned.
another CEU earned, yes. So, media. So, we started watching the show Evil.
Wait. I have a mailbag.
You have a mailbag. Oh,
I do.
okay. What's in the mailbag, Taebyn? What is
There
it,
is
Taebyn?
something there. It's what we found in the mailbag is a shout out to Ziggy.
Oh,
And
Okay.
because he let me know, and this is a true thing, he has observed that every odd integer has the letter E in it, but not
Really?
every even number, right? So every odd integer has the letter E in it, but like even numbers, for example, 2, 4, 6, so a bunch of even numbers don't have the letter E, but all of the odd numbers do. So shout out to Ziggy for pointing that out.
well, I'll be darned.
I'll be cow.
You know what my grandpa used to say?
What
He
did
used
you
to say, well,
grandpa
I'll
use?
be dipped and shipped. I'll be dipped and shipped.
I have questions, and I don't even know where to start with that. I'll be dipped
It
in
has to
shit.
do with sheep farming.
Okay, so the pass we'll have a pass today for next week, that's for sure. So all you first stay tuned. We will find out
Absolutely.
about being shipped and dipped and how it relates to sheep farming.
There we go. Stay tuned next week for, that's at least a 3 CEU episode.
Oh, already
Guaranteed.
it's a 3CU episode coming up. And it's
Yeah.
a math week too, so there's going to be a lot going on.
Oh
for
wow,
learning.
there's a lot going on next week. Learning is key. Learning is fundamental, or something like that.
And fun.
fundamentals. Media.
What about the rails, though?
Well, they're off the rails. We are so
Okay,
far
good,
off the rails.
good.
So it was funny because I was actually chatting with a fur that was on a train today. He hit me up on Telegram. Yep. And he said he was just kind of reaching out to furs as he was on a train ride from Los Angeles to Seattle.
What was he doing
And-
going from Los Angeles to Seattle?
He and his partner were having a vacation, and that's what they decided to.
That's a good reason.
Yep, they got a little sleeper room, and they had their 36 hours on the train from Los Angeles to Seattle. Going back to media, we started watching the show Evil, on, I forget what network it's on. I think it's on Paramount, but I can't remember. We talked about it before.
It is of paramount importance.
Yes, so
I'm such a dork.
hubby and I both watched the first episode at different times. And then so yesterday we watched episodes 2 through 4 together.
Oh, so you're liking it.
It's pretty good. It's based on, I talked about it before, it's based on a scientist, well, a psychologist, a techie guy, and a priest. It sounds
Do they walk into a bar?
It sounds like a setup, right? They walk into a bar and they see whether miracles happen.
And what's the punchline?
Sometimes miracles don't happen. So
since when you don't have miracles that don't happen, you do not have a spirit mint.
You do not. And if they're miracles, you have to whip them. They'll be miracle whip.
Miracle whip. They do. Gotta get the pumpkin pie out so that you can. Okay, anyway.
No. Ick.
Oh, you don't like the pumpkin pie?
Miracle whip?
Miracle whip?
No. Miracle whip is like mayonnaise.
Oh, it is. That is a true statement. I was thinking of the total wrong thing.
Yes.
No, that would be ick. I agree. That would be very ick.
You were thinking of Cool Whip.
I was thinking of Cool Whip, and that was not cool of me. I don't want to put mayonnaise on my pumpkin pie. That's horrible.
No, I was just like, ew,
That's
ick.
horrible.
Yeah. Sounds like Stewie. Cool Whip.
Cool Whip? Cool Whip, yeah. You mean Cool Whip? Yeah, Cool Whip. Cool Whip. Cool Whip. Cool Whip. Cool Whip. You're saying it weird. Why are you putting so much emphasis on the H? What are you talking about? I'm just saying it. Cool Whip. You put Cool Whip on pie. Pie tastes better with Cool Whip.
And we've kept up on episodes of Family Guy, Bob's Burgers, Archer, and Star Trek Lower Decks. All are cartoons.
Wow.
By the way.
That's a lot.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Very
Well, I mean,
good.
they're little episodes, but, we kind of keep
okay.
up on them. What have you been watching? Have you watched anything?
Well, not much. I mean, I've just been watching South Park for my lunchies, continuing on. You, of course, remember I told you about the so we've been watching the Goldbergs. And you remember, of
Not
course...
the Goldbergies?
Not the Goldbergies or the Goldbergers. Because those are the ones that won. I don't know. There's something in there. Anyway.
Yes, somewhere. Yes.
Somewhere. So all you furs, another challenge. Write in and tell us the best. Ooh, yeah, good challenge. So write in and make up and tell us a pun about the Goldbergers. We'll have a little contest. The one who gives the best pun according to me and Barely, we will be the official judges. The fur that writes in and gives the best pun will win something. We don't know what yet, but you will win something. I've just committed.
A sock, perhaps.
A sock. You'll get a sock. Maybe a wallaby, maybe a bingo bango bongo once we figure out how to do that. But yeah, so write in and tell us about that. You, of course, remember the debacle we had with the season 3 and season 4, how it ended, and we went back and all that good stuff. Well, we finally actually finished season 3, and so now we're officially back on to season 4, and all is good in the world because we are now linear again. But that's what we've been doing for media.
Taebyn.
Hi.
You know what? Lux wants us to stop by again. I don't know whether this is a good idea, but let's head on over.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't
Head
know.
on over.
Flung into space and Klingons and stuff. That was a little scary last time, so we'll see what happens, I guess.
All right.
Hey, bros. Hey, over here.
Oh.
Over here.
Oh.
Hey, my name's Skylar. Lux told me to look out for you guys because you might be here to test the water slide. Is that right?
What?
Yeah,
The
no. It's cause we're just she's just trying to figure out a way to monetize the whole door thing. And then, I mean, I was part of the rogue band of knights that kept breaking down the portcullis, but like, swords into plowshares, bruh. I helped her build a water slide, so now there's this really kick-butt water slide over here. You should totally hop on it and give it a try. Now, what I'm going to say though, bruh, like, first of all, you're not quite dressed for the water park. But that's okay. But your dog is naked, so you should probably get him a pair of swim trunks or something. Otherwise, his fuzz is going to clog the pool filter,
Well, okay. Do you have a set of swim trunks for him?
I mean, I do.
Okay. Well,
It's
Groovy
amazing.
little dog. I was going to say, the only problem is there isn't a tail hole in the back, man, so I'm not quite sure how this is going to work. Otherwise,
I've got
flying
scissors.
off your... You do?
yeah.
Oh,
Here you
bro.
go.
All right,
So-
all right. There we
Yeah.
go. Snip a little
Yeah.
hole in there. All right, buddy.
Yep.
Do you like these? They're like neon-colored pineapples, bro.
Yeah,
Go ahead, put 'em on.
they don't bark, which is so they're not the barking pineapple kind, but
Barking
they're still neon
pineapples.
colored, so that's pretty nice.
The pineapples bark where you're from? Bro.
Oh yeah, all over the place. Yeah.
That's insane. All right, so here's your inner tube. Now, I really suggest that you put the bigger guy in the back and the smaller guy in the front, because otherwise you'll have a gnarly wipeout.
All right. Well, Taebyn, get in the inner tube. Okay.
All right,
Get
all right.
in.
Now I'm gonna look down there because I just sent some kids down right before you came. Just gotta make sure that we're being safe. Don't want you to crush the children that are paying money to get into this lab, right?
Okay.
All right. I'm
All right.
looking. I'm looking. 3, 2, 1. All right. Splashdown. Good luck, dudes. All right,
Buenos dias,
Oh.
Baron Dog. Hey,
No.
how'd you like the water slide?
Well, it was an interesting way to get into your lab.
It was very.
Yeah,
it was different.
yeah.
There's always something.
I was gonna
different.
say, yeah, it's interesting. It's actually I don't even own the water slide. It's like a gig water slide. It's kind of like ride share, except it's like slide share. So
Slide. Oh,
yeah,
really?
yeah. I'm just a partial
Slide
owner
share.
of it. Yeah,
Oh.
that's all right. That was good. All right, come on in,
all
come
right.
on in. So.
Okay. What's up, Lux? How you been?
Well, surviving in a no oxygen environment was intense, but I am part tardigrade, so I was able to survive bringing the lab back down from the moon. Rain will
Nice.
never be the same, though. I'm afraid.
No, I'm
He's,
sure.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say, well, because we had to kind of do this like Warhammer 40k Dune spice thing, and now he can levitate and like speak to ghosts, and I'm kind of terrified
Wow.
of him. But
Wow. Oh, well.
I was like, Rain will be
Yeah.
fine. You know him. Rain
All
will
right.
be just fine. So anyway,
Yeah.
come on over. Got to get the
Okay.
transformation right here.
Nice.
And,
Nice.
So we're kind of going analog with the power source here because last week
Oh.
just got a little too off the rails, choo-choo.
Right.
So,
yeah.
boy, I came up with a solution, and I realized that so I created this oscillator that has 2 magnets that wiggle around, and then I realized
Okay.
well,
Okay.
so barely. I hate to break it to you, but we're powering the generator this week with a shake weight with a extension cord sticking out of it. So here you go.
Okay.
Here's
Okay.
your shake weight.
Okay.
You just gotta shake that. I'm gonna put a camera on you and charge per view, just because I feel that our audience will be really into it. But
All right,
go ahead.
well, okay.
Go ahead. Go ham with it. There you go. There.
There,
All right, and,
shake weight.
I was gonna say, Taebyn, there's a ball pit over there that I actually got. It's the memorial. It's the same ball pit that was in DashCon, so it's a little deflated. But go ahead and get in there, and barely you keep shaking.
Okay,
and then
shaking.
I'm
I'm
gonna
shaking,
crawl up
shaking,
on
shaking.
here. All right, and Taebyn, beware of the socks and the old cosplay horns that are in that pit.
Oh,
Because,
okay. I'll be careful.
I was gonna say,
Definitely.
there's a lot of. Oh, I see. There's already a sock sticking. Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll fire this off as quick as we can. I'm gonna dial in the Furcaberator, and I'm going to close the quantum loop-de-doo, and then ooh, my egg rolls are done. Hold on, I'm gonna open up a little window here. Get my egg
Oh.
rolls out. Nom, nom.
Egg rolls.
Yeah, exactly.
Yay.
All right, now
Yeah.
this new setting is interesting because
Okay.
it's kind of shaped like a pear, so it might be a fruit of some kind. So
Oh,
closest I can give you.
okay.
All right, barely shake really
All right.
hard. Let's do it. In
All right.
3,
Okay.
2, 1.
Oh my.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh goodness! Oh, he's lost in the balls. Let me go wander over
Where'd he
there.
go?
Oh my God! I'm sorting through the balls here. Taebyn, can you bark or say something, Taebyn? I can't see you.
Bark.
Okay.
Bark.
Oh my God! You're a light bulb.
I'm
What?
a light bulb.
My goodness! Look at this.
Well,
You're a
I always
little-
knew I was Right. Or
Yeah.
something. So that's
You're a
great.
little Taebyn light bulb. Look at that. Oh my god. Well, and you're an
little
old tiny
Taebyn
light
light
bulb
bulb.
too. Look at that. You got a little filament in you, and you got a little metal base and a little
Got a metal
little
base.
glass bulb there. Yeah.
And,
Look at
and
you.
Wow.
how many watts am I?
Oh, are you asking how bright you are, Taebyn?
Yes,
Oh,
how bright
think
is
I
Taebyn?
think you're the brightest bulb around. Let me check your bottom here.
Check my
Oh.
bottom there.
Well, so there's
Check
not wattage, but there is wags per hour.
Wags
Okay,
per
that-
hour?
Waggage. Yeah, not wattage,
Waggage,
but waggage.
not wattage, but waggage.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Taebyn,
That's going
how
to be
does it
pretty
feel-
high.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Taebyn, how does it feel to be a light bulb?
Well, it feels like I have all these ideas. Like all of a sudden, it's quite exciting and amazing.
Ooh.
I
What are some of
can't
the
even sort
ideas you
through
got?
them all. I can't even sort through them. They're all like there's there's a cookie right there, but then there's a squirrel behind,
Right.
and then
Okay.
look at that porcupinitus over on that yonder in my head.
Porcupine says, well, that's the elephant skeleton. I've rearranged the bones to turn it into a porcupine. But
Oh,
Okay,
well,
there
nice.
you go. See,
I was
and I
gonna
have all
say.
these ideas. I can put the cookie on it, and then I
yeah,
can take
let's go. Yeah,
pineapple.
barely put the cookie on top of the porcupine skeleton. Let's see what happens. The light bulb might be onto something. Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
well, there it
All
is.
right. Oh my
I-
God, the skeleton's eating the cookie.
Wow.
Okay, wow, dude,
Well,
Wow.
that's
it's a pretty
incredible.
good cookie, I think. I had one
Wow,
myself.
yeah, no, the skeleton's nodding his head. He really likes that cookie. Taebyn, you can talk to ghosts as a light bulb?
What's
That's
nice
insane.
about that is you can just scrape up the crumbs after he's done eating and still
I
eat
was
it
gonna
yourself.
Say, yeah, you could recycle
There's no
it,
place
man.
for there's no
You
place
know-
for that crumbs to go.
I'm beginning to think that maybe, like, ghost conversations is something that the Transformation Station just does. Because, again, Rain keeps walking around on the ceiling and talking about how God's a computer. So, there's got to be something.
Well, yeah.
Taebyn, you must be achieving enlightenment with all these transformations,
Oh,
huh?
I definitely am. It's
Enlightenment, huh?
Enlightenment with a light bulb. Yes, I'm sure
Well-
he's very enlightened.
There is something I want to try with you, Taebyn, if you're up for it.
I guess what I mean. I have all these ideas,
Yeah.
and one idea is yes.
Well, it's already kind of dim in here. It's almost black and white. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to find... Oh, here's a lamp. I'm going to go ahead and gently screw you in here. And then... I'm not going to screw you. I'm going to screw you in. And then
Yes.
we're going to turn you on and see what happens with this enlightened light bulb.
I want to see what happens when you plug him in and turn him on.
All right. You ready? Ready, Taebyn?
Ready.
I'm ready. I'm just ready.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna stick you in here. I got you screwed in. I'm gonna walk over to
yeah,
this light
that's
switch.
cool.
I'm gonna kill all the other lights in here because I think it'll be
Okay.
cool to see the pure light from Taebyn bulb. And I'm gonna go ahead and kill the
Taebyn bulb.
lights. And I'm gonna turn on Taebyn bulb. He was skinny as a rail and twice as thick. I knew when this bear walked into my lab with his dog, there was one bit of trouble that I knew I was guaranteed to get. We were gonna turn him into something weird. But that's what I do. I'm Lux Operon, experimental scientist and private eye. I turned to the bear, looking at him, sizing him up and down. Of all the transformation stations in the world, this one had to walk into mine. What's your business here? I said to the bear.
Transforming my pup.
He stuttered a little bit. I could tell he was nervous, but that's all right. A man dressed like that doesn't come in here without business. Business with a capital B. I turned to the light bulb. And what's your story?
Scaredy pup.
Scaredy pup. That's an interesting conversation I'm having with a light bulb here. I better take several kinds of 40s drugs. I did. I turned back over to the bear, shined the light directly into his eyes, and gave him the steeliest look I can, as I'm also a private eye as well as a scientist, and I said, "Why'd you do it, Barely? Why'd you kill that woman?"
Because she deserved it.
Oh my god! I didn't think that monsters still existed, but several cigarettes went flying out of my mouth in that instance. I knew I had the man. I pulled the Taebyn bulb closer to his face and said, "Answer me! What was the weapon?"
Rapier wit.
Rapier wit! Oh no! This man had a brain that could kill. I knew he was dangerous. I screwed in the light bulb a little bit more and burned my fingers a little bit because it was one of those old-timey light bulbs and not one of the new LED ones. And then I pulled the light back and swung it around. Well, this is a real problem. I know that you're the brother of the police commissioner, so they'll never lock you up, man. But, that woman, she made some great pancakes. It was unfair of you to end her life so quickly. And to leave her floating in the memorial ball pit from DashCon, that's just cold-hearted.
Well, sometimes you just gotta be witty enough to drive somebody to death.
Man, this town's so crooked. I'm gonna move to Poughkeepsie, Iowa, and I'm gonna whoa, okay, whoa, wait, whoa, what's happening? What's happening? Okay, someone kill that phonograph. Did barely see that record player over there? Kill it.
Yeah.
Okay. What the crap just happened? Why am I wearing a pinstripe suit and a fedora?
I don't know. As soon as you turned off the lights and turned on the Taebyn bulb, that all happened.
You're holding onto a crowbar covered in blood. What is going on?
I don't know.
Okay.
Taebyn,
right.
What happened?
We got a Taebyn. What was I saying?
I have no idea.
What was the situation here?
were
Barely's got a murder weapon. I'm wearing a gumshoe outfit. I have a little pocket square.
You were kind of like a 1940s Private Eye.
Oh no.
For some reason.
Oh
yeah.
God. What was it? But Taebyn, what was I talking about, Taebyn?
You were talking about how wonderful you like the Cheetos.
How wonderful I like. So I was a 1940s gumshoe talking about how much I like the Cheetos. I think there was a mention of a murder. I'm trying to remember.
Just a murder.
So bad that someone had to kill
Yeah.
someone.
Oh God. So there was a Cheeto murder here. Where was the body hidden? Do you guys remember?
Somewhere in a lake from DashCon or something.
The ball. Oh God. The ball pit. Oh God. Oh God. There's a body in the ball. Okay, well, barely. You're gonna take Taebyn bulb here. We got to go search the ball pit and see what the hell's going on in there.
Okay.
I could try and contact Rain with my mind, but again, he's off like speaking to stars and hanging out with the ghost of like David Bowie and all that. So I'm not sure if he'll be able to help, but
or Elvis.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he'd be good for like a psychic insight or something. I'm digging through the ball pit. Oh my God, no! Crunch Wrapper!
Yay! I mean, no!
No! Oh God! He's a drag, and his little Crunch Wrap head's been squished with a crowbar. That wasn't blood. That was taco sauce. Barely, you monster! No. You absolute monster, Crunch Wrap.
I didn't realize I had done that.
I was so young. I forced him to sell so many of his children.
Oh well, so many children gone, and poor Crunch Wrap.
After that Taco Anonymous meeting thingy, I'm not too surprised, I guess.
No, but Barely, why the hell? Like, Barely, what did you... He's a drag! Barely, what was going on, dude? Crunch Wrap Girl is dead in my ball pit, and with several crowbar-shaped dents in his little Crunch Wrap body. And not to the crowbar? What did he do?
I think he was... I don't know. It all happened so fast. I think I forgot murdering a Crunch Wrap was against the law.
I mean, no, it's not if you buy it. You didn't pay any money for Crunch Wrap Pearl.
Well, here's $1.99.
Okay.
We're good to go now.
All right. Well, I figure it's worthwhile if you guys truly believe in miracles, because I know that the salamander upstairs can both kill Taco Bell items. They can also bring them back to light. Taebyn, I know there's no love lost between you and Crunch Wrap Earl.
No.
But if you concentrate and you're really warm, I can try to hold you over Crunch Wrap Earl and save his life.
Okay.
Can you do that for me?
I'll try.
Taebyn
bulb my Taebyness as much as
it's kind of like an easy bake oven.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to heal his crowbar wounds. I mean, that wasn't even necessary. Barely even just taking bites out of him, man. All right. Okay. Yeah. So Taebyn, think hot thoughts. Think hot thoughts, Taebyn. We're gonna bring him back.
Hot taco
bring it back.
sauce.
Looking for some hot stuff, baby, this evening. Looking for some hot stuff. Okay, I think it's working. He's twitching a little bit. Come on, Earl.
More packet.
Come on, don't die me. Okay, he's kind of. All right, I don't know taco medicine, but I think this is doing something. Barely, did you ever take CPR or any kind of medical situation
not on a
here?
Taco.
I've done CPR. I've never done TPR.
Okay.
So,
well,
yeah.
You killed Crunch Wrap Earl or hurt him really bad, so you're gonna have to resuscitate him. Okay. You need to do tortilla palpitations. Go for it.
I'm sorry, but he looks so tasty. I'm just gonna eat him.
No! Stop! He's already.
Oh my god! Barely stop nibbling on my foot, Barely.
Oh. It's so tasty. Oh, you're so tasty, Earl.
No, look, man, I know that
spicy sauce. I got more spicy sauce for you, Barry.
I need more spicy sauce, David. Give me some more spicy sauce.
Stop it, man. Look, I know I wanted to go, but not this way, man. You gotta stop nibbling on me.
Which way did you want to go? I tried with a crowbar, and now I'm trying eating you. Which way would you prefer?
I mean, I prefer the Viking funeral. Like this is not
a Viking funeral.
Yeah, I want you to put me in a little boat and set it on fire.
But I already paid for you.
How much did you pay?
$1.99.
$1.99.
Yeah, but I got the guacamole in me. That's a premium item.
Yeah, no, Crunchwrap Earl has a point. He does have a lot of guac in his system. He was using pretty hard for the past couple of weeks because we haven't recorded. So you're gonna have there's an upcharge for that. But Crunchwrap Earl, I'm so glad you're back.
Yeah, I'm really glad to be back. Thank you for rubbing that light bulb all over my crispy little body. I'm gonna. Taebyn bulb.
Taebyn, you've got some hot sauce on you there. It's starting to burn.
Oh no, Taebyn, you got guac on you too, bro. Oh god, he's got guac on him. Okay, Crunchwrap Earl, you got to get out of here, man. You got to get clean. Got to get your life together.
I'm gonna go find cheese Jesus. Goodbye.
Okay.
Lux, we gotta get going. This is getting crazy.
Okay.
It's almost time for us to go.
Barely, you always come here and things always goes.
I don't know. It's not my fault.
Okay,
it's your strange lab. Okay.
Taebyn, you got some guac on you, buddy. Are you doing okay?
I'm
a little guac on your bulb.
Unhappy about it, but I guess I'll live. I guess.
You're not developing. I was gonna say you're not like starting to trip on that guac, are you? I'm gonna unscrew you here.
I don't think so. Would I know?
Okay, I don't. Well, because I don't know, because the pathogens of guac is typically orally, but you can get a buzz from guacamole topically. So we better. I'm just gonna. You know that whale tank where we almost murdered that whale. I'm gonna dip you in here, rinse you off a little bit. There you go. All right. So I'd put you back in the ball pit, but it's full of Crunchwrap guts.
Yes.
So instead, we're gonna. God, barely you did a number on Earl, man. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put you. What would be a good vestibule for? You know what? Barely wheel the whale tank over here.
Okay.
Oh, the whale is actually very thankful that you guys didn't murder him. He's now getting his degree from DeVry. So he's really turning it around. All right, so before we transfer you back, Taebyn, any other statements you want to make as a tiny pup bulb?
Just that I hope I remember all these wonderful ideas I'm having, and it has been indeed an enlightening experience for me and everything.
Exactly.
I like my waves per minute. They're feeling pretty good, and I think I've had a good experience here today, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Except for all the guacamole guts and everything. That's
you also brought someone back from the dead who was killed by violence. Okay.
Violence.
Toss you in there. There we go. All right. I'm going to go over Crawler there. Now, Barely, I need you to put that crowbar covered in Taco Bell Viscera down and grab that shake weight.
Okay.
And then try not to get taco bits everywhere. There we go. All right. I'm going to turn this around. I'm going to dial up the capacitor, increase pup frequencies to Mark Twain. And here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Hey!
Bark.
There's
Oh,
Taebyn. Oh,
Taebyn, you're back.
Oh, no, do that.
Oh, there's light coming out of your nose.
Hey,
A lot of light coming out of your nose.
Oh, yay.
Okay. All right.
Well,
okay.
Yeah, there's also light coming out. Hold on, I'm gonna give you some
I'm
nostril
ready for
corks.
Christmas.
There we go. That way you'll be able to.
Now I can't breathe
Oh no!
very well, but okay, that's fine.
All right. Well, if I pull, because now the light's coming out of your ears. Okay. I'll figure something else out. Again, your HMO, funnily enough, actually paid me out, but only because I listed your condition as a lycanthropy. So apparently they'll pay out for that. So anyway, let's get you on your way. Hold on, Skylar. Yeah, can you kill the water on the slide?
Yeah, I don't do
Okay. All right. So the water has just been shut off of the slide, and here's some mountaineering equipment. Good luck on the climb.
Oh, we have to climb out. Okay. Well.
Yep. Yeah, there you go. All right, I'll sing the Price is Right like mountaineering song to get you on your way. All right.
All right.
Oh, great. Okay.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Get our exercise, I guess. Bye. I felt
Wow.
like I was in Switzerland for a second there with the Lord Lady Who and stuff. Okay.
Well, yeah, we kind of climbed up that thing like Batman and Robin when they were climbing up the side of the buildings. It was kind of easily.
Bruh, that was incredible.
Thanks.
Bruh, you were like in The Exorcist or something, just like climbing are you like a
Spider Bear with Spider Dog.
Spider
Bear, Spider
Oh,
Pup.
you should go fight crime.
Spider Dog and Spider Pup.
Yeah.
Spider Dog and Spider Pup. All right.
All
All right.
Hang
All
loose,
right.
bruh. I'll see you on
All
the
right,
flip
Taebyn,
side.
let's
See you on the flip, bruh. And
bruh.
stuff.
What's a bruh? That's what. Bruh. Oh, okay, bruh. Talk to you later.
Bro.
Brosif.
Brosifia. All right.
Bye.
Bye, bro.
Bye.
Bye.
Have fun with your frat and everything.
All right. Let's
Oh,
walk
well.
on back, Taebyn. Let's walk on back. Wow.
Yeah,
I don't know,
it might be a
Taebyn.
good thing.
Well, we'll chat a little bit more about this.
It gets weird down there.
It gets very weird down there. I'm not sure if we should come back or not because It gets weirder every time we go.
Every single time.
And why can't she have one entrance and one exit? Why does it have to be different every time?
Every single time.
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's like, and I thought we were rid of Earl for good, but no, you had to bring him back to life. Well,
wasn't that exciting?
It
but then
was.
I was wagging inside.
You're
about
a miracle
that,
pup.
No, we're stuck.
Little miracle pup. Yeah.
Whatever.
Well, Earl should be happy the next time we come over. He should give us some free tacos.
You really
but
should.
I guess.
I think so. Yeah, definitely.
Well, all right, we're back at the studio. Let's see if we can't finish what we're doing.
Let's see if we can't do that. Barely.
Let's see if we can't. Yes, there's another phrase. Why can't we do that? I don't know. Well, you know what time it is now? Now that we're back in the studio from visiting Lux.
What do you think, Mr. Barely, can help us recover from what just happened? What do you think can help us?
I think Furries in the News could help us recover.
Well, to that, I just have to say... Yes! They are in the thing. What thing? I'm glad you asked. I will tell you they are in the thing that's called the park.
Yes, yes, yes. Uh-huh.
Oh, my cow. There it is.
There it was once again.
There
I have
it
to point out that at BLFC, when we did our live podcast, that Moritz was in the audience, and we asked if we should do Furries in the News, and he was like, yes, do it.
He was. It's like, dude, should I really do this thing that I do? And he was like, and afterwards, he came up on his way out. He said, thank you for doing that for me. That was really great. So it worked out. He liked it. So that's good. That's good.
So in the news, of course, talking about PLFC, we have to speak a little bit about PizzaCon because it still is all over the normie news, unfortunately, for pizza furs everywhere. That was a very strange and sexual thing that happened at BLFC. The person or fur that did it has come out and apologized, but I'm guessing before too long, he's probably going to show up on the Jon Stewart show. Or not Jon Stewart, but not Jon Stewart.
The trip guy, that Alex, whatever his name is. Yeah, I know who.
No. The guy that bought all the. No. The guy that bought all the furry art that was weird. John Oliver.
John Oliver. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll bet you anything.
Okay.
He will have a little bit of a bit on this one at some point in the future.
Maybe Jimmy Kimmel too. He had a thing for fursuits at one point.
Did you see the Twitter feed? And it also hit CNN. The Southwest Air flight that left from Reno the day after the con was over. 3/4 of the plane were furries.
Yeah, I did see that. And they all put on their heads, and so there were all these animals and what was like some of the flight attendants in that picture with them too, or something?
Yeah. Oh yeah, the flight attendants and the pilots came out to take pictures with it. So that was kind of cool.
It was kind of cool. I love seeing that. That was great.
Yeah.
So shout out to all you furs that were on Flight Furry.
A flight of furry fancy.
Did you actually know there was this, I forget what it's called. I should look it up. Several years ago, there was a flight. It was an ordained furry flight. So like to MFF and to some other cons, and you got on a flight and you could book it, and you could wear full fursuit and everything on the flight.
Oh, wow.
So all these furs would get on and they would fly to like MFF together and everything. And it was an official furry flight. And this was organized by some furs in the fandom with an airline. I forget what it was. I should look that up. But it's really cool. I don't think it's happening anymore, but they had it running for a few years. So that's pretty cool.
That's kind of cool. That's very cool.
Yeah.
So
I should
that's
look that up
everything.
and bring it up for the past today and talk about that next time.
That brings us to upcoming events, of course. Coming up in just a couple of weeks is Anthro Northwest, November 18th through the 21st.
I've been to every single Anthro Northwest, and I always love it. I'm always so busy. I'm so busy at those cons. Yeah, I recommend it to any fur if you get a chance to go to A&W. It's a great con. It's a family-friendly, all ages thing that's trying to bring the fandom together, in a SFW environment for all the furs and all the parents of furs that would like to do that. It's a really great time. I've always had a really great time. And they're in a new hotel. Newer hotel. They changed hotels last time, and it's a really great hotel. Lots and lots of fun. And this year, so last time we only had 2 floors dedicated to the con. This year we have 2 more. So we have like floors 1, 2, 6, and 7. I think it is all dedicated to the con. So that's pretty cool.
We've had the chairman on. He was our very first guest on season 1,
Gabriel,
episode
right?
1. Gabriel, right. And he says that this is it's not a party con. It's a quiet con, he likes to call it. There's quiet times in the hotel after 10 p.m. So having never been, does that mean you can't suit after 10 p.m.?
Oh, you can go wander around and everything. I mean, definitely. People are just wandering around. Yeah, it's just that you're not supposed to blow things up after 10 p.m. and things like that.
Oh, so are
like
there
they do at
dances
BLFC
there?
and yeah.
Yeah. Do they have dances?
Oh yeah. They have DJs and all the good stuff. Really good. I think Rekka was there last year, as a matter of fact.
Oh, okay.
Or not last year, but last time. But no, they definitely have good raves and this really cool bar room that has lots of cool lights and stuff. And
nice.
And this is for any fur that doesn't know, the new hotel they're in now. Well, the hotel they're in now is a really new hotel. In fact, in 2019 when we had A&W, it was, I think the hotel had only been completed like 5 months or 6 months or something. And it's I think the biggest now in the Pacific Northwest as far as hotels go. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Wow, pretty cool. Well, look for us there. We'll both be there. Taebyn will be out and about. I'll be out and about, and we will be doing a live podcast recorded there as well. So
on Saturday at some point. We don't know when yet, but at some time.
Yeah, at some point. Hopefully it'll be on the agenda this time. Anyway, I think it's time for you to tell us a story. Do you have a story for us?
I haven't had much time to look for new and interesting things. So how about a frog and toad?
Let's do a frog and toad. Okay.
And actually, so the book I have with frog and toads are like 30 adventures of frog and toads books in one. And we actually finished last Frog and Toad. We finished the first book. So now we're on the second book, which is called Frog and Toad Together.
Together? They finally got together.
They finally got together. We knew that was going to happen. They're so gay.
They were so gay. They were gay for each other.
They were so gay. And this book has 5 stories in it. And I guess I'll just read the first one, which is called A List. One morning, Toad sat in bed. "I have many things to do," he said. "I will write them down all on a list so that I can remember them." Toad wrote on a piece of paper, "A list of things to do today." That's what it sounds like when he writes, apparently.
Apparently.
Then he wrote, "Wake up, wake up." "I have done that," said Toad, and he crossed it out.
Well, got it, it's the best way to make a list is to cross it off after you do it.
As soon as you write it down, cross it off.
Yep, that's perfect.
Then Toad wrote other things on the paper. "Eat breakfast, get dressed, go to Frog's house, take walk with Frog, eat lunch, take nap, play games with Frog, eat supper, go to sleep." "There," Toad said. "Now my day is all written down." He got out of bed and had something to eat. Then Toad crossed it out. Toad took his clothes out of the closet and he put them on. Then he crossed out, "Get dressed."
Well, that's good.
It's going very well for Toad.
It's going well. So far, yes.
He opened the door and walked out into the morning. Soon Toad was at Frog's front door. He took the list from his pocket and crossed out, "Go to Frog's house," because, well, he did that. Toad knocked at the door. "Hello," said Frog. I don't know why he sounds like that, but "Look at my list of things to do," said Toad. "Oh," said Frog, "that is very nice." Toad said,
Frog's voice got deeper.
He goes through changes.
Okay.
Constantly. "My list tells me that we will go for a walk." All right. Frog.
Oh, see, there's that change. Yeah.
There's a change all of a sudden. Changes. I am ready.
Wow. Getting higher.
Oh, he loves those changes. Frog and Toad went on a long walk. Then Toad took the list from his pocket again. He crossed out, "Take walk with Frog." So he crossed that out. Just then there was a strong wind. It blew the list out of Toad's hand.
Oh, no.
Yep, this is getting crazy.
Did he hop after it?
Well, before he hopped after it, the list blew high up into the air.
Oh, no.
There's... Help! Cried Toad. My list is blowing away. What will I do without my list? Hurry! Said Frog. We will run and catch it. No, shouted Toad. I cannot do that. Why not? Asked Frog. Because, wailed Toad, running after my list is not one of the things I wrote to do on my list of things to do.
Wow. Okay.
This is,
so therefore, you can't do it.
He's in a Quadalflump right now. Instead, Frog ran after the list. He ran over hills and swamps, but the list blew on and on. At last, Frog came to Toad. I am sorry, gasped Frog, but I could not catch your list. Blah, said Toad.
Okay. Okay.
Blah. I don't know.
Blah. All right.
Blah. I cannot remember any of the things that were on my list of things to do. He knew that running after the list was not on his list, so
on
he
the
remembered
list,
for
yes.
something. I will just have to sit here and do nothing, said Toad. Toad sat down and did nothing. But that wasn't on his list. Does he know that he can't be doing that? I'm not going to tell him or else he might get all crazy about it. Frog sat with him. After a long time, Frog said, Toad, it is getting dark. We should be going to sleep now. Go to sleep, shouted Toad. That was the last thing on my list. Toad wrote on the ground with a stick, go to sleep.
Okay.
Then he crossed out, go to sleep.
Okay.
This is... Okay. There, said Toad. Now my day is all crossed out. I am glad, said Frog. Then Frog and Toad went right to sleep. So he actually crossed the thing off his list before he went to sleep. But I won't tell him because he might get...
Did he go to sleep with Frog?
They're sitting there just... They're going to sleep.
All right, well...
And ask me what's next. Ask me the exciting thing that happens next.
What happens next?
Well, that's the end of the story. That's how it ends.
All right. Well, now.
That's when you have a hole in the ground that is current. It's a well now. I tried.
A well now. It's well now. It's a well now.
Now.
Not a well yesterday or a well 2 days ago, but it's a well
tomorrow, yeah.
Now. Yeah. Speaking of bad jokes, why don't we tell a few?
Yeah. We definitely gotta get on that.
I have to tell you, I was at a restaurant the other day.
Oh, yeah.
And a server insulted me when he first came up.
Really?
He insulted me. He
right
did.
Away?
He did. He said, sorry about your weight. And I thought, wow, he just said I was fat.
He did.
Yeah.
That was very rude of him.
It was very rude of him, yeah.
Let me tell you, Barely.
Please do.
That first I will, so disclaimer for anybody that doesn't know, I have this book called Funny Jokes and Foxy Riddles, and I don't agree with any of those words except for the word and it's this horrible book from 1968, and I haven't read any of the jokes before pause, so I'm going to read them now, and we'll find out how really, really bad they are, or if we can't even understand them. So that's my little undertone thing that I just did.
Okay.
Wow, we have like a bunch of knock-knock jokes.
Ooh, knock-knock jokes.
Like
I love
it's a whole
knock-knock
page
jokes.
of
Well, there we go.
knock, Barely.
Who's there?
Sue.
Sue who?
Surprise.
Ha. Ha. Ha.
Oh,
ha.
my cow.
Wow.
Wow, indeed. Wow.
So keeping along with my waiter theme, the man says to the waiter, waiter, this coffee tastes like mud. And the waiter says, well, yes, sir, it is fresh ground.
Oh. I'm liking it.
Ooh.
And so for all you first, Barely actually searches these out, bad jokes, but that was a good one he searched out. I approve.
Yeah.
This pup approves.
Really bad
Oh.
jokes. It's our forte.
Who's knocking at the door?
I don't know. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
I don't know. You have the book.
That was a lot of fun. Okay, let's try this again.
okay.
Knock.
Who's there?
Dwayne.
Dwayne who?
Dwayne the bathtub. I'm drowning. That was cute. I like that, actually. That was cute.
Those are like popsicle riddles. You ever remember the popsicle sticks that have the knock knocks and the riddles on them?
Oh, yeah. Old times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, many, many times. So I was out in the park the other day,
Oh, yeah?
and someone threw a bottle of omega-3 pills at me.
Oh, really? That was,
I know.
guess, kind of them, maybe?
I don't know. They just threw it. Luckily, my injuries were only super fish oil.
Oh. I got that. I actually got that, though. I'm proud of myself. That was
Yeah,
that-
yeah.
You've got some good ones this week. That's good.
I found some good ones. Yeah.
Somehow it had to happen sometime, right?
Eventually, yes.
So, guess what, Barely? Someone's knocking at the door. So,
Well, who's there?
well, Gladys is.
Gladys who?
Gladys Friday. How about you?
Ha 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 ha. Hoo hoo
It's
hoo.
actually kind of stupid. Ooh, hoo, hoo.
Hoo hoo hoo. I found a 4-leaf clover the other day, and I was going to iron it,
Oh yeah.
but I didn't want to press my luck.
Someone else. We're having a party. Someone is out the door. I wonder.
Who's there?
Well, your Avon lady at your doorbell is broken.
Oh, wow. Yeah, have you ever been to Atlanta?
I have not. How is it there?
It's nice. They have a Coca-Cola museum there, because
yeah?
they're based in Atlanta. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
A lot of people go to the Coca-Cola museum, but they never seem to be able to pass the pop quiz at the end.
Ooh. Speaking of who, there's a knocking.
There's a knock, knock, knock at the door.
Yeah, and
Who's there?
well, Tarzan.
Tarzan? Who?
Tarzan trips forever? Tarzan tripes forever? What? Okay, so
Tarzan
this is one of those times we need
no.
Oh, you got it?
Tarzan strips forever. Tarzan stripes forever.
Oh my. Really?
As opposed to stars and stripes
Yeah,
forever.
yeah,
Tarzan
yeah.
stripes forever.
1968. Did you just do that to us? Okay,
right?
okay.
Yeah.
We're done. We're done.
I think we're done.
I'm done.
Yeah,
I'm
we're,
done.
We're done. Yeah, absolutely done. I get the feeling sometimes this is like a never-ending cycle of podcasts. We just go and go and go and go and go and go and
And
go.
sock and
But-
sock and sock.
And sock and wallabies and train derails and dun dun
Train
duns
and
whales
Mumbai.
and whales. Where do whales come in? Oh no, now we have another one. Whales. Too many things to remember. Oof. We made it to the end again. I'm not sure, but I think we had a good time. I had a good time at least.
I think we did. I will say that we had a good time. How's that?
That's good. That's good. I would like to thank, but I can't. I guess no. I want to thank all of the furs that helped make today's podcast possible. Lux, Rain, you, Taebyn, of course, and all our listeners out there.
And
Thank you. And all our listeners. And remember, you can support us through Patreon. An interesting story about Patreon. So, when you go to a con, there's usually, attendee, patron, and then sponsor, or sponsor, then patron. And lots of people now, you go to the cons, they say, I'm a Patreon member. And
Yeah,
it's like,
they
no.
all say Patreon. No, you're not.
Yeah. No, you're not a Patreon. You might be, but it has nothing to do with the con.
But
You're a
yeah,
patron.
exactly.
Yeah. Or you can support us on Ko-Fi. You can search for Barely Furcasting on both of those sites. You can buy BFFT merch at bonfire.com.
Hey, merch.
You can send us a message on Telegram or email. Listen to the closing credits and hear all the complete web addresses. You'll hear them all there.
After I say my goodbyes, listen to. I don't know if any forever does, but we've Barely has a lot of good standard stuff to say about where
That's
you
right.
can
It's
find
just a
all of
standard
us,
closing
and
where you can
thanks
find
to
it, yeah.
every fur. So yeah, make sure listen to it. So another challenge to you: listen to the closing credits after I get done
There you
saying
go.
my goodbyes.
Right, yeah. So until next time, I say Moobarkfluff and stay furry. Taebyn, take us home.
I will take you home like there's no Rome. So I guess if there's no Rome, there's no home. So yes, thank you all you furs, Moobarkfluff. Thank you all for listening in. We had a good time. I feel like I had a good time this week, like we usually do. It was fun barking at you. I hope you enjoyed it. We hope you learned lots and got a lot of CEUs and all that good stuff. We're starting to do some live podcasts at cons because cons are happening, and that's exciting. And great, so we can't wait to see you at a con. Hug you tight with posies. And bark at you next time. So we can't wait to bark at you next week. So until then, have a wonderful week, all my furs. Moobarkfluff and stay free.
Barely Furcasting is an Injured Nerves studio production and is found on all major podcast platforms, or can be heard directly at barelyfurcasting.com. The opinions expressed here are those of the hosts and their guests, and no commercial compensation was granted. The Furcast is produced, recorded, and directed by me, Barely Normal, aka Mike Vegan, and is edited by myself and our associate editors, Rain Raccoon and Bixby Wolf. Opening and closing theme music, as well as some interstitial music, was created for Injured Nerves Productions for the use on the podcast by our music associate, Reg Day, with Damien Tanuki. If you would like to hear more music by Reg Day, you can search for Tweezerbeak on Bandcamp or Hoop Loop Tunes on SoundCloud. Other interstitial and background music by Shane Ivers through SilvermanSound.com, Gator Tots on SoundCloud.com, and the YouTube Free Use Library. You can send us a message via email at barelyfurcasting@gmail.com or on our Telegram chat at BFFTchat, on Twitter, on our Facebook page, or on the barelyfurcasting.com webpage. The show is supported through donations at ko-fi.com/barelyfurcasting or through Patreon at patreon.com/barelyfurcasting. Thanks for listening. We hope you come back and listen next week.